Welcome to Tech in the Car. I am here in California and I'm driving down US Highway 1 between Santa Monica and Malibu, and we're going to carry on going. This is like one of the most beautiful roads in the United States. And I'm going to go for a little drive, and today I'm in the Ford Mustang convertible. There's something so American about the Mustang. It started in 1964 when James Bond's Goldfinger film actually featured the Mustang, and then from there it was seen in Bullet with Steve McQueen in 1968, and you might even remember it from Gone in 60 Seconds with Nicolas Cage, and it's been a feature in lots of films and TV shows since then. It's actually Ford's longest running production model that they make, the Mustang. So in terms of history, it's got a long history, and it's been updated lots of times during that period. The Mustang is available in several different trim levels. You've got the EcoBoost, which has a 4-cylinder, 310 horsepower and around 300 pound-feet of torque. And then you have the V8 version. So in the EcoBoost version, you end up with the Fastback, the Mustang EcoBoost Fastback. Then you've got the Fastback Premium, and then you've got the convertible, which is what this is. And then you've got the convertible Premium, which is the next model above this car. And then after that, you go into the GT, which goes to the V8 engine, which has over 400 horsepower and over 400 pound-feet of torque. And that's available as the GT Fastback, the GT Premium, the GT Convertible, and the GT Convertible Premium. You can kind of see where it's going. And then we go to the Mach 1, which has over 480 horsepower. So the GTS 460, the Mach 1 is 480 horsepower. And then you've got the Premium Mach 1 as well. And then we go to the Ford Mustang Shelby GT 500, which has over 760 horsepower and torque to match over 600 pound-feet of torque. So that's the range. This car is about $32,000 as spec. Now, one of the things I do like about all the Mustangs, and I've driven a few different models over the past few years, and this is the 2022 model of the Mustang Fastback, or in this case a convertible, but there isn't a lot of changes going on here. The Mustang is very much the same, and it's really well equipped. You can't quibble with the equipment in this car. We've got Android Auto, we've got Apple CarPlay. This car doesn't have digital dials, but it still has a center digital gauge where you can see the speed. On the premium models, you do get a digital display, which makes it even better, and you can adjust that. They come with cruise control, adaptive cruise control, lane assist, great speaker systems, really nice interior design, which I love. These cars are just really well equipped, and they contain all that history. In terms of driving this car, the first thing you notice is a massive bonnet. So even though this is the 4-cylinder version, it's the same length and width as a standard V8 Mustang, and it's just got a really long bonnet. It's actually a bit hard to tell where it is, and when you're going over crests or hills, you can't actually tell exactly where the front of the car is. It'd be nice to have a front camera, 360 camera system which comes up. That would definitely help, I think, but you get used to it, you understand where it is. It comes with a rear camera as standard, so you can see where you are when you're reversing. And it's just a very well spec'd car, and it's a very nice interior. Now, it's very much a tourist thing to be in somewhere like California, where it's always warm weather, always in the 70s, all year round, and it's always beautiful. And actually today it's slightly windier than normal. There's a bit of a wind advisory today here in January 2022 in California, but it's still a beautiful day. The sun's starting to set as we head towards Malibu, which is where all the rich and famous people live. And it's a beautiful drive down here, down the Highway 1, US Highway 1, California 1, towards Malibu. And hopefully you can see that. There is a bit of traffic that seems to be quite common going down this road, but it's still a very beautiful drive, and it's very enjoyable. In terms of this car's suspension, it's got independent rear suspension, so that means it's got really good ride, and you definitely feel it. And it's just a car, when you drive it, you kind of feel like you're part of American history. Obviously not a classic Mustang, this being a new model, but you definitely do feel that history coursing through as you drive this car. And I don't know, it just makes me very happy to be in a Mustang driving down the California coast towards Malibu from Los Angeles in January when it's sunny. No matter what you say about California, there's always beautiful weather, and if you want to get fit, you've got no excuse to go outside because it's never cold and windy, unlike England. definitely not missing England right now. So the Mustang is a car which is great value. I think like when you consider this is about $32,000, that is fantastic value for a convertible car which is this well spec'd. $32,000, I mean, that's a bargain. Even when you get to the GT500, and that's about $70,000 or $80,000, and I don't know the exact price, but I will put it on the screen. That's a bargain too, to get a over 700 horsepower car for, you know, around £60,000 UK. What a fantastic value. So the Mustang is very much a classic American muscle car, which isn't breaking the bank to have, which is enjoyable to drive. In this guise of the EcoBoost 4-cylinder, has between 20 and 25 mpg, which is not at all bad, although it could be better considering how the cost of fuel in America is very cheap compared to the UK. I wish the UK fuel was that cheap. Anybody that's watching this that lives in the US, I know California is about $5 a gallon. The equivalent in the UK would probably be around $20 a gallon, something like that. So, you know, it's a bargain putting fuel in cars here. It really is. I feel like I'm stealing the fuel, honestly, putting petrol in the car in this country. Anyway, we're driving up to Malibu now. You can see we're now inside Malibu. You can see the signs, you can see the mountains in front of us and the beach. And it's just a very relaxing drive, and part of that is a Mustang. If I turn on the cruise control now, right, cruise control is on, cruise control on, set it using the button on the steering wheel, our lane assist is on. Obviously being California, it's always sunny, right? Lane assist is on, cruise control is on, and I'm just driving along with my roof open as we head north in California. Soon we're going to get up to Dukes in a minute, where if you watch Vehicle Virgins, I think you probably saw Parking for Vehicle Virgins there, and also I believe Supercars of London. Paul Wallace was there recently. They may even be around now as I film this, you never know. I haven't seen them, but they might be around. And we're heading north now, and you know, this is just a very easy car to drive. It's an enjoyable car to drive, especially when you're in a country where, or a state I should say, where the weather is always really nice. So this was just a little short video, my impressions of the Mustang, what I think of it. It's a great car to drive, it's enjoyable. This isn't the performance version, but this is still an experience to drive. And actually, when I put my foot down, and you won't be able to probably hear it, the exhaust actually growls quite a bit, considering this is a 4-cylinder version. It sounds very deep and basic. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Please let me know what you think down below of the Ford Mustang, what you think of the view here in California, and subscribe for more on Tech in a Car. Thank you very much.